Gratitude, day 3. I'm going to start, write this down. The number one thing that people want to receive, the number one thing people want to hear is your first name. The number one thing that people want to receive is written correspondence. Not an email, not a text mail, not a phone call. They want to get something in writing. It's simple when you think about it. If I get something from you in writing, I put it in a drawer and I can pull it out anytime and read it again. There are so many people that have kept love letters all their life. There are so many people that have kept letters that somebody wrote them. The number one thing people want to receive is written correspondence. Think about that. I want you to think about this little poem. It says, the little boy fell down exhausted from trying to move the log. His father said, you did not use all your resources in moving the log. What did I not use? The boy asked. You did not ask me to help, replied his father. And at the bottom of that, I always put, thanks for your help in moving the log. And every Wednesday, before I did anything on Wednesday morning, I sat down, I had this made into a card, and I wrote a personal note saying, thanks for help me moving the log in setting up the concession stand. And every day when I would go into work, and I'd go in an hour early on Wednesday, and I'd go in and I'd say, I don't know if I got anybody to write one to this week. And I'd end up writing 10. I never had a Wednesday that I didn't send a thank you note. Who do you think felt the best? The one that got it or me? Well, I never got one, but I can tell you this. Wednesday was my best day because I felt like $1 million all day. I was really proud of myself, and I think you would be proud of me too, for taking Wednesday to do that. That's a pretty good deal, isn't it? I'm a pretty good guy, right? Well, unfortunately, I heard George H.W. speak. George H.W. Bush speak. He did it every day to start the day. He began every single day by writing a thank you note to the people that had done something for him the day before. What was he really doing? He realized how grateful he was. And every day he reinforced the quality of gratitude because he wrote everybody these notes that said, thank you for helping me. I'm grateful that you're here. Do I know it worked? This is one thing I do know works. I don't know that everything works, but I know this one does. Mary and myself and the custodian at the school I was at, we set up the concession stand every Tuesday and Friday for basketball games. And so one Wednesday I wrote Roosevelt a note thanking him because he did most of the work. And we were in there and he had a custodian's closet and office all together in one. And we kept all the concession equipment in there. And Mary says, Dennis, come on, I'll show you something. And I go in there, and on his bulletin board, he's got all this important things, and he's got the 2 thank you notes that I wrote. Important? They were to him. Nobody ever took the time to say, thanks, Roosevelt. take the time, use this little poem, and take the time and write somebody a thank you note and saying, thanks for helping me move the law. I'm going to tell you something. It's like the guy driving down the road and he saw the turtle sitting on the fence post. And the one thing he deduced is if the turtle didn't get there by himself. I don't know where you are, but I'm going to guarantee you this, you didn't get there by yourself. Somebody helped you get to where you are. Take this little poem, put it in the form of a card, and send it to the people that helped you. And then every Wednesday from now on, every Wednesday from now on, or be like George H.W. and do it every day. But at least on Wednesday, you're going to write a thank you note to everybody. I did this with a company. I taught the character curriculum to a company, and we did this. And the president of the company told me, he said, you know, there is such a great deal more happiness and camaraderie because they all write these crazy little notes to each other. I said, yeah, I know what they are. Well, you know, instead of just saying thanks and forgetting it, they got a thank you note. Then they could put it on a poster board or put it in the drawer and pull it out any time. Be grateful for what you have and where you are. And make sure everybody that's helped you get to the top of that post knows that you appreciate them. Be grateful. And if you do that, you're going to be the best you that you can be.